ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to say thank you to the White House International that held this competition. My name is Taksapan Chitrakan. More casually, my nickname is Pat. I'm an entry girl student from Pantung Demonstration School. My topic is about Thai educational system, and today I'm going to talk broadly about it. I know that since the period of King Rama V, Thai education has been improving in many ways and is still developing rapidly in the present day. I'm a Thai student who has been studying Thai schools for 11 years. I think that the educational system is really deficient. All students who have graduated from Thai school are accomplished in a lot of knowledge and have strong and good skills of academic subjects like fields of mathematics or science. But one thing that I think the educational system should really improve is about supporting the special talent activities of Thai students. As you can see, many of Thai schools all have a lot of subjects to be studied per day. Most of them are all different subjects and most of them are serious ones. And start studying from 7:30 till 4 o'clock every day makes the student have no time for the other thing else in their life. I think it would be great if their school provides some special subjects or special school clubs or activity for the students to join for about 2 or 3 hours every day. Last year, I have been to study in Canada for a whole month. I see there in Canada that it let the student study the serious academic subjects first for about 4 hours. Then it let the student join the special school subjects for the rest of the day. For example, sport, art, music, housework, and dancing, and even drama class. I think that was so marvelous. I acknowledged for about half of the day, and then the rest of the day, I joined the special school subjects. And I see there in Canada that the students there are very smart, knowledgeable, witty, and happy, and enjoying their school life at the same time. And the most important thing is that the country is also a very well-developed country. What made it different from Thai students that spend most of their time for just studying hard every day, and the country still has many parts left to develop? I think this is the answer. The special talent activities of the students are not just to make the student find a true talent, but also help the student feel happier and be healthier. So their brains are like more relaxed and have more room for the creative ideas in their life, which means the ability of each student to think about new and special and fabulous perspective to solve the problems or to create the new things. This is the key to develop the country, may I say. And if the students grow from the society that support them to have new and creative ideas, in the future, these children would be an adult and would use their creativity to develop the country. For example, as you could see from the Asian Games recently, I see that Thailand is so good at sport. But I see that the other countries like China, Japan, and South Korea, they are all way better at it. How could their countries be the top ones in the world economy and the other thing else? I have heard many adults in Thailand say if their students are good at sport, it means they are not clever. So I see many students choose not to be in their sport ways because they think it will make it not clever. Does this help the country in developing? I think not. If that statement is true, why are those East Asian countries so renowned and well developed? The other problem I see is that some subjects that are not core course, such as elective course, these subjects should not have a grade. It should have only S and U, satisfied and unsatisfied, because they are kind of practical subjects. The ability of their students might not match with the subject. So now I see the students, instead of choosing the subject they interest, they choose the normal one that is easier to get grade for. And I think it's wrong idea. So we should support the interest of their students by stop using grade system for these kinds of subjects. And also, the educational system should train the students to have more skills of presenting their ability to the others to know. I see that many Thai students could win Olympic competitions and other international competitions. It shows that many Thai students have ability to do it. However, one thing they lack is the lacking of the skill of presenting their ability to the rest of the world to know. And also, I see that many Thai students can use English very well. These two problems make the students lose the opportunity to make the rest of the world know their ability. I love Thailand and I want to resolve Thai language, but we can agree that now English is a very important language and we should encourage the students to learn and study more about English. Then, not as long as we think, most of Thai students will have an excellent English skill. And also, as I used to be a student from Thai program, now I'm in English program, so I could see clearly how the foreign teachers teach the students. I see the purpose of the foreign teacher is to give their student a knowledge with an enjoyable and creative methods, which help me to understand and remember everything so easily. For example, the teacher gives me an assignment to do an acting project and gives me an assignment to write my own story about what I have learned. It was so fun and it could also help me to remember everything so easily. Because it's my own work. I wrote the script, wrote the story, and be the actor myself, so I won't forget it. This is just an example. These amazing and incredible methods help me to be happy when I go to school and having fun and getting knowledge at the same time and never get bored. So this is what I would like to say. I think the system should support the school to provide the student more about the knowledge with happiness and enjoyment by using creative methods. And the last one that I think is really nonsense is about the rule of hairstyle of Thai students in many Thai government schools. I see the girls have to cut their hair very short and the boy wants to cut all of their hair out. No one gets smarter from this and no one likes it. I think teenage is the age that like to make themselves look good. They care about beauty. I didn't mean to ask for the students to be able to put a makeup to school, but I mean the system should give their students some more freedom about this. Like the girl can have a long hair if they can keep it looks neat and clean, and the same with the boy. I think if the system don't give their students some more freedom, one day the students may be like bursting and say, I can't stand this anymore, and maybe put themselves in some dangerous situations, which will cause bigger problems later. So in conclusion, Thai education has both positive and negative parts. The positive one is that Thai students have strong knowledge features. Thai students' ability can be in the top ones of this world. But the negative one is that the only two things they lack are the lack of skills of presenting their ability for the others to know and the lack of English skills. And also, if we support the students more about special talent activity and give them some more freedom, they will be more happier and enjoy their school life at the same time. So, we have to change the way the people are thinking today. We have to support more about the special talent activities of their students, support them more about English skill and the skill of presenting their ability, and also encourage the teacher to have more special and new techniques to teach the students. These are all help to make Thailand be talented at academic features, knowledge and skills, and the special talent activities. I think if Thai students could just have all of these things, Thai students will have the knowledge and have a smile at the same time. You might think it's a difficult thing to do all of this, but trust me, start from the student in this very generation. Not as long as you think, Thailand will have all talent and will be on the top one of this world. And thanks to the White House International that gives me the opportunity to be here. Thank you so much.